having that worry, like that stress, And so I realized like I have the power in this moment to feel freedom, to feel safe, to feel the feelings that I want to feel. And whether I have money or whether I don't have money, the power still lies within me. But then, yesterday's gift came up, and when your reality, your bank accounts are showing you one thing and you're really trying to feel safe and secure inside, that's where the real test lies. So I'm still right in the middle of
Yes.
working my way through this, I guess, like it's not something that I guess is just going to switch overnight, but I'm just really,
Yes.
really digging in deep, trying to trust that this is for a higher purpose, for a good reason, and to do a whole bunch more forgiveness practice. So
Yes.
love you so much. How?
Thank you, Brianne. Yes, you are in the middle of it, and that's not the best place to be, and the feeling is not the best. So I know exactly what you mean, but at the same time, I don't really know. So let me try to get out of one of these event things. Sorry, guys. I need to leave. Is Loveness needs to leave here. Uh, okay, well, leave. Okay, good. Leave the meeting without ending. Okay, perfect. So there is no echoing. So yeah, you are in the middle of it, and it being there, and if you're by yourself, it's a very scary place. But since we are here together, we'll do the best we can to hold you and help you. Um, yeah, I can only imagine. I mean, I struggled with finances when I wasn't married. So I don't know how it feels when you're married. Maybe it's worse. And when you're not married, it's like you have no one else to be looking up to or talking to you about it, or blaming or whatever that is. But you must be in the middle of something, that only you knows, and it's not the best place for sure. As a parent, as a partner who's been providing and not able to provide, that can be very challenging. But we're going to help you as much as we can. And let's open the space and let's call all the holy beings. Anyone else, what you want to work on today. So let's think about that thing that we want to transform today, and let's bring it to the front. Let's bring it to the temple, and let's call all the holy beings to come and join. They're all the layers of the heavens, stars, galaxies, and all universes. We invite each and every one of you, the holy beings, all layers of heaven, all layers of Mother Earth, and all the holy beings on Mother Earth, all the saints, the Buddhas, the Bodhisattvas, the saints animals, heaven's animals, all the heavens, rivers, mountains, oceans, and more. All the keepers of the wisdom from the beginning of creation, please come and join us at this time. We invite all our ancestors, our descendants, and our lineages from the beginning of history, from the beginning of our incarnation. Please come and join us at this time. Let's do this forgiveness together. Let's do this foundation practice together. Let's raise our vibration and frequency together. Today we will focus, everyone has challenges, but we will focus on Brianne as appropriate. We ask that every vibration and frequency that we are able to receive from the heart of the divine, please radiate to Brianne for her situation to transform. His situation is appropriate, only is appropriate. And we turn on our down hands and we offer the appropriate blessing to Brianne so that she might get maybe then an employment that can give her extra income so she can help her family, so that she's not stressed out, because we know that we need money. Money is an attribute of the divine. Money is divine's energy. Money is here to serve humanity and Wang Ling. With money, she can be able to feel safe. She's able to honor for the blessings, for the treasures, for the classes she wants to do, so she can advance in her soul journey. We ask on her behalf for any gifts of money that is to be given today. We want to share those gifts. If they were coming to us, we want to share with her so that she might receive the appropriate income source that is meant for her. If this is a test, we ask that you help her to pass this test with ease, to pass this test without feeling like, oh my gosh, the end of my world or the end of that, because we know what this causes in the family, the disharmony in many aspects of it. The children might start looking at you also like mom is just a loser, or the husband's like, oh my gosh, you and your things, why don't you put more time on these things, or whatever that is. We don't know what's coming, but a lot of disharmony starts to happen. We ask that you please bless her on this day is appropriate. We turn on our down hands and we focus our down hands today to Brian is appropriate. Only is appropriate. Is that okay, Brian? For everyone to give you a blessing?
I'd be so honored. Thank you so much.
Thank you, thank you, thank you. So Karam gets to use, and Noel gets to use their down hands also today. So let's offer Brian an appropriate blessing. So down hands, we love you, we honor you, we appreciate you. Please turn on and offer Brian an appropriate blessing today for her situation, to ease her mind, help her heart to not feel like it's heartbroken by this situation, but it's expanding. This is an expansion, heart expansion. Remember, the bigger the crack, the wider the stick. So allow your heart to open with this feeling, with this situation. It hurts, but it's not gonna kill you. It's just here to expand you. See the opposite of it, just like you were teaching yesterday. What's on the other side of this? What is it you want? How will you feel when you get this thing that you want? When you finally are able to receive this financial blessing, how will that feel? That will feel good. Da chang shan, 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 da chang shan. Ooh, we love you. Da chang shan. Oh yes, we love you. Da chang shan. Oh yes, we love you. Da chang shan. Oh yes, we love you. Da chang shan. Oh please, please forgive us. Da chang shan. Oh please, please, please forgive us. Da chang shan. Da chang shan. Da chang shan. Da chang shan. So I'm gonna say, please forgive me. You say me for yourself. Da chang shan. Oh yes, please forgive me, Da Chang Shan. Forgive my ancestors, Da Chang Shan. Forgive my ancestors, Da Chang Shan. Forgive my ignorance, Da Chang Shan. Forgive my negativity, Da Chang Shan. Forgive my blockages, Da Chang Shan. Please forgive my blockages, Da Chang Shan, Da Chang Shan, Da Chang Shan. Da chang shang, 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 da chang shang. Greatest flourishing, greatest flourishing, greatest flourishing, greatest flourishing, unconditional flourishing. Oh, please, please forgive me. Da chang shang. Please forgive my ego. Da chang shang. Forgive my attachments. Da chang shang. Forgive my mindsets. Da chang shang. 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 Greatest flourishing, unconditional flourishing, greatest flourishing, unconditional flourishing. And greatest flourishing is not only on money, it's flourishing in every aspect of life that is not going so well right now. Every aspect of life that is blocked, that's not feeling so well. Is it relationships? Is it minds? Is it physical? Is it whatever it is? Feel yourself flourishing in that aspect of your life. If it's money, then see yourself flourishing in the money. So now it started showing me the scene in the Lord of the Rings. What's his name? The dragon. I don't like the I do. I'm sorry. Please forgive me, dragons. But I love the dragons, right? But usually I like the colorful dragons, like the black ones. Usually I'm like, oh, please, right? But so anyway, there's that scene where this dragon is holding on this money and coins, and you know what that reminded me? of the time when I was in one lifetime, I was a money changer, and I was just sitting in money, sitting in money. Anyone who came around that money, really, I was always like sitting on my money. It's almost like, putting your elbow on it, just looking at the world this way and just enjoying it. I don't know what's enjoying about sitting on it and not using it. But that's one of the things I've done with money in my lifetime, where I did not serve humanity with it, where I just was hogging and thinking, yeah, I'm rich, I'm awesome. And then wife comes and says, hey, we need money to buy the food. And then it's like, hey, you finished the food already. You guys eat too much. And just give them like $5. And yet I have millions and millions of dollars. So they just showed me that scene in the Lord of the Rings, where the this dragon is sitting there under the money. The whole place is, the dragon is just taking place. All that money is in there. And so we can invite the dragon and say, dear, the money dragons, we love you, we honor you, we appreciate you. If there has ever been any dragon that's holding money like in that scene, we would love for you to please release some of it to us so we can go out to serve humanity. Please help us. In this physical form, as a human being, we need money. We need finances so we can serve each other, so we can feel helpful. We can eat healthy. We can do the things we love to do. We can go out to serve others. We don't have to worry much. We can go in the community, finding those who are seeking our help. And as long as our money is coming in, we can go out to serve more without stress. Please forgive us, all of you, the money keepers. If we were once the keepers of money, or if we were once rich and we were hogging money, or if we were once rich and we did not share our monies with our spouses and our families, we ask for forgiveness. Please forgive us today. We ask you, please forgive us. We are going through so much challenges right now. We need this money so we can propel our soul journey, so we can advance in our soul journey by being able to honor for even good services, taking our families out on vacations, doing all the good, yummy stuff humans should be doing here, experiencing here. We do not come here to suffer. We came to experience a good life, but that good life does not come easily. It comes with testing. So please allow us to see the test when it comes. Please allow us to hear the alarm. This is a test. 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 Please, the soul of the test, we love you. We honor you. We appreciate you. We are so grateful that when you come, you are coming so that we can be able to not feel the way we normally feel when the testing comes, but to be grateful and say, yes, here's another test. Awesome. Now, God, divine, Tao, source, my Tao hands, and all the treasures I've ever received, please turn on. Help me to see that this is a test. Help me to pass this test. I'm so grateful for the test. The test can really give someone anxiety. It can really create this stress and just disharmony in many aspects of a human being. And we don't want to feel that way. We ask that all the treasures that we have, please activate, serve your soul purpose today, and help us to remove all the blockages that are being caused by lack of that which we are seeking. Finances at this moment, usually looking at Brian's situation, we ask that you please, as appropriate, help her. Please, as appropriate, help her. If there's any leads out there, as she is searching out there, please give her the one that she really needs, the one that she will help her to serve others better. If it means it's her soul business, please help her to start reaching out to more people. Allow more people to see her, to hear her stories, to hear her healing, what she has. Please show her the way, light her path during this time of challenges, during this time of test. We are so grateful to be able to surround her at this time, to be with her, to serve with her, to sit in this temple together. We are honored to be able to serve her. Truly grateful. I'll offer you a blessing as well, Brian. They are telling me to give you a blessing that was given to Klaus yesterday, and it's the blessing from my saguaro stick. And if you don't, those who don't know about the stick, it's okay. We'll know about it soon. But it has been given 3 treasures of greatest forgiveness, greatest light, and greatest love. Master Lynn put greatest love in it. So we're going to offer a blessing to Brianne for her situation. And Brianne, if you are going to be doing any application, before you send it out, let me send a blessing to it as well. And wherever you are seeking, whatever you are seeking, if there is any promises, let's talk before you click a yes. So blessing for Brian. Dear all the holy beings that are gathered around this stick and inside of this stick, this is just not a stick. This is a healing tool. Malaika, 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 malaika. Oh yes, I love you. Malaika, yes, I love you, Malaika. Oh, please, please forgive me, Malaika. Oh, please forgive me, Malaika. Oh, please forgive my blockages, Malaika. Oh, please forgive my blockages, Malaika, Malaika. Malaika, Malaika, Malaika. Malaika, 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 malaika. Oh, please forgive me, Malaika. Forgive my blockages, Malaika. Forgive my anger, Malaika. Forgive my anger, Malaika. Forgive my ego, Malaika. Forgive my blockages, Malaika. Forgive my ancestors, Malaika. Forgive my ancestors, Malaika, Malaika, Malaika. Malaika, 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 Malaika. How? A lot of blockages were removed, and of course, mind blockages as well. And again, remove the block, the attachments. So is clouds. Clouds, remove the attachments as well to outcome. Remove the attachments to outcome and let it be, and just let go. And as long as there's difference between attachments and surrender. So when we are attached is when you start going, oh, I just received a blessing. Is that going to happen? Which is what Klaus was saying earlier. I didn't hear the whole thing, Klaus, because you were kind of breaking up for me as I was trying to connect. But I heard the, you started to kind of start to think, will that be it? Will that be it? Will that be it? That's attachment. So you need to let go of that and just say, just give it to the divine. Divine, I know when it's ready, it's going to be time. I'm so excited. I cannot wait. And when I start to see to have that place, oh my gosh, I can't wait to put my plants over there and put something over there. And I'm going to have my altar here, and I'm going to be serving from here, and just see yourself. What do you want it to look like? I want to be serving from here. I'm going to put my altar. I'm going to decorate. Maybe if it's white, I'm going to paint it this color I want. My house. Just see that part of how it's going to look like. Not like, oh, is it happening now? Is it today? Is it tomorrow? But just see that how you're going to enjoy being there. Just be in it. I will, this is how I'm feeling. And then after that, you stop saying, I am gonna do that, and say, right now I'm sitting in my house and I'm doing this. And see yourself serving, see yourself doing the things you love to do, and see yourself as doing it them now, not when it comes, I will, because it will not come. You'll continue seeing it as if when it comes. First of all, start at when it comes. This is how I will do. And then you start to see that, and you start to see it happening, and be in the happening, and be in that happening, and say, now it is happening. This is how it's feeling right now. And then let it go, and let it go. Give it to the divine in surrender, and do a deep forgiveness with the divine. Dear the divine, I know my mistakes, I know my blockages must be really high. I know I don't understand them, but I know they are high. I understand them through the suffering I'm going through. I know they are high. Please help me, divine. Please, I surrender to you. I need a better place. I need a better job. I surrender to you, divine. And you too, Brian, do a forgiveness with the job you had. Do a forgiveness with those that had promised you the jobs and that did not come through, that fell, it's called fell through, something like that. Give a forgiveness to them deeply, and love them and honor them, and give gratitude for, even if they gave you a hope. If it was hope, and that hope was like, oh yes, looks like there's a job coming, and I love this job, and if I got this job, I'm gonna be doing this. And then all of a sudden, oh, it doesn't happen. Give gratitude to that. So I'll tell you what happened for me on Friday. I was hired to come and perform for an event that expected 3,000 to 5,000 people. And when I got there, there was less than 200 people. And then they told me that I'm not gonna get on stage. And I have signed already, and I'm supposed to be paid, right? My $2,500. And now I'm over there. They tell me, you're not going to get on stage because things are not going so well here. There was disorganization. I said, the disorganization did not happen inside of me this time. This disorganization wasn't caused. I did not do any disorganization. You hired me, and I did. I fulfilled my promise, and I'm here to serve just like I promised. When I do this, I take it seriously. I've promised heaven, I've promised my ancestors that we are coming here to do this, and I'm doing it. So could you please open the space for me to get on stage? Which I did. But did I get paid that money? No. Will I get paid that money? Maybe I will. Do I want to be paid that money? Yes, I do. So I told them, you know what? I don't work this way, and all I know is I will be paid for what I agreed to do. Whether you pay it today or tomorrow or in 6 months, I really, it doesn't matter when you pay me. But what you promised me is what's going to happen, because that's what I agreed on days ago. So if we had jobs that we were agreeing on and they said no, it's okay. We don't force them to give us that job. We can give gratitude to them. So what I did when that happened, I was not angry. I was grateful that I'm at the venue. I just wanted to do the performance and show heaven my commitment to what I said I will do. And I performed for those few people. I did perform. And then after that, I'm still not angry, but I'm like, heaven, allow these people to open their hearts to pay me back. And if they're not meant to be paying me back, allow you, heaven, to show me where the bigger opportunity is. I have no attachment, but I surrender to you because I committed to the job that I said I will do, and it did not come the way it did. But if heaven, if you have something better for me, I'm open to receive that. I'm not going to fight with these people. I want a relationship with them, and I want a relationship with you, God. So my relationship to God is that I wasn't paid, but I still surrender to you, God, because you know why this happened. If this was just a test for me, because maybe there's something better for me tomorrow on the other side, I accept the test, and I'm grateful for the test. Now, I thank the opportunity that I was given to, as maybe I was being hired, and I appreciate that opportunity. So with that, I'm grateful for allowing me to have so much big hopes, like, wow, big hope and excitement. Thank you for giving me that hope to know that I can still be excited about things even before they happen. I still will be grateful for things before they happen, even if they don't happen the way I want them to happen. I'm still grateful. So I was grateful that I'm being hired. I was grateful I'm going to be getting this money, and I did not get it. I'm still grateful for whatever that was, for whatever that test was. Because inside here, I'm not mad at all. Did I feel a little when I got to the stage? I did a little bit. When they told me, our program is not going so well, you're not getting on stage, I was like, oh no, you don't know who you're talking to. I didn't say that in person, in verbally, but inside I was like, no, you don't know who you're talking to, because this lady, when she commits, and I'm here and I'm committed to do this. So I told them, I am committed to do this and I don't take it lightly, whether there's one person on here there in the audience or not, I'm here to perform. So please make sure you open the space so I get on stage. As for the money, that's secondary, we'll talk later. For right now, I'm here to serve. So that's what happened on Friday. And then after that, I'm thinking about them. I'm like, oh wait, I don't feel much of anything. Wow, that's great. That's great, really. I did want that money. You know, it was 2,500 they promised to give me. They didn't give me any penny still. So heaven, if you know why, which heaven knows, heaven, you know why this not happened. You know why I did not receive that money. Please forgive me, heaven, if I did anything wrong to block these people's finances, if I did anything wrong to block anyone's soul journey without knowing regarding this situation, please forgive me. Please forgive me. I'm grateful for this test and for how I felt when that happened. And I'm grateful for how I feel now when I'm thinking about it, because it doesn't feel painful anymore. I'm so grateful for that. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Love you, love you, love you. And so, Brienne, as I was offering the blessing, they were allowing me to feel the part of the stick where I say the wider, the bigger the cracks, the wider the base of the stick, right? The bigger the cracks, the wider the stick. So they were telling me, you know, these are just cracks. Do you feel like, are they sharp? Are they hurting you? Are they? No, it's smooth. It's a heart expansion, but it's not supposed to bleed and bleed and bleed. It's okay. It's a crack that happened gradually. It did not happen like, you know. So when this situation that happened to you happened, it did not happen like, you know, it might have happened that way too, because sometimes it's like heartbreak sometimes happens like, bam, ow, I didn't see that coming, right? Or it was coming, you did not see it, but it doesn't mean that it wasn't coming. So it was happening slowly. You just didn't see it. So by not seeing it, when it happens, then it feels like, ow, bam, that was painful. But if it was coming and you were kind of feeling something, there's a shift somewhere, it means something was happening underneath, but you were just not aware what it is. You're just not aware. So for something to happen now, it means the root cause was way back. It was happening way back. Maybe thousands of years back was happening. We will do this and it's going to happen on this day and you're going to feel the pain. You're going to feel the pain. If you don't see it in advance, it's going to be very painful. But now, if you saw it in advance, it's much better. It's almost like when my landlord came to say, I'm selling the house. I was like, okay. Because a week before that, I already started looking for a house. I told my son, my 4-year-old, honey, we need to look for a house. He goes, why, Mom? I was like, I don't know, but I think we need to find a house that has more space, especially the garden and something. We need to look for a house. So we started searching for houses, going to view them. And then a week later, the owner of the house, my house says, hey, Loveness, it's been hard to tell you this, but we really have to sell the house. We've been planning on it, but it was hard to tell you. But we decided to tell you now. Instead of me going, oh, really? I said, oh, really? Huh, okay. Amazing, because I saw this coming. And he said, how did you know? I said, I meditate, remember? And then I just smiled. But I was in a stressful moment because it was March and they wanted me out by June, you know? So March, April, May, June, how many months? And when do you find a house? You see, I was given very tight time. They wanted me out in, because they give you 90 days, I think, here in Oregon. Yeah. So I was given that 90 days, thank God. It used to be 30 days. So guess what happened though? Let's learn from this story. Oh my gosh, every test, oh my goodness, thank you, Divine, for reminding me this. It is a teaching. So what happened is my landlord came in March 1st. He came and he said, we need to sell the house. Also, Oregon had already, I think, decided they were gonna change something that has never happened in the history of Portland, in the history of America. They'd never done this. So March 1st, my landlord says, Loveness, we decided to sell the house. Someone is coming in, it's Noel, she had left. So when they said that, they're Chinese, my landlord were Chinese, but they were not nice. I know they were very nice, loving people, but they had this thing also of wanting to treat the same way we were treated in my country. If you are a tenant, you're treated like, look at what that you did. Look what he did with it. Look what he did. Stuff like that. I felt that. I was like, wait a minute. I said, did I do anything wrong, guys, to your house? Because right now, today you're coming like I did something. At first, anyway, when they told me, so I was like, oh, okay, all right. I just gave it to the divine. Divine, thank you for allowing me to start searching already. So divine had showed me without me knowing that I needed to search. Guess what? So that was the 1st of March. 1st, 2nd, 3rd, 4th, 5th, 6th, 7th, 8th, 9th, 10th. On December, on March 11th, Jennifer is coming in. Thank you. On March 11th, listen to this. So March 1st, the owner of the house says they want to sell the house. March 11th, the law changes in Portland. And the law says, if you are the owner of the house and you are wanting your tenant to leave, you have to pay them what's called something fees. Guess what those fees became? They have to give me what's called living situation, something fees. If I'm renting 3 rooms, which the house had 3 rooms, 3 bedrooms, kitchen, living room, garage, and all this other good stuff in there, right? So 3 bedrooms, each bedroom is $1,500. So he has to give me $4,500. Who has ever heard that? Only in the history of, right? For me, it happened. I was not angry at the owner of the house. I was happy. I gave gratitude. I thanked the house for taking care of me. I said, dear, the house, please help me to find a better place for me and my children, because it was not my choice to live in 90 days. I don't know how I'm going to find a house in 90 days, but I'm not angry at the owner of the house. They have to sell their house. Please help me, God. Help me, divine. I'm grateful for the opportunity to go out and look for another place. So they have to give me $4,500 for telling me to leave, for the reasons they are telling me to leave. On top of that, they have to give me 3 months worth of rent. If my rent was $1,500, they have to give me another $4,500, which is exactly what my rent was, $1,500. So on top of $4,500 of it's called relocation fees, which happened only in that month, in those days after I was told to leave. So, and this is not a made-up story, right? This is a test. This is reality, all right? So I was able to go to Toronto and honored for other things that I was never ever going to be able to honor for you guys. So now I have from the $4,500 relocation fee, I was given another $4,500, 3 months worth of rent. On top of that, divine always gives you a cherry on top. On top of that, now they were late to give me, they were supposed to give me all this money in 45 days. Now it has taken more than 45 days. They were supposed to give me another $2,500 on top of that. So I said to my landlord, no, it's okay. You don't have to pay me the $2,500. That's fine. I'm sorry, you guys. I know this must be very stressful. You were trying to sell to make money, and but I did not make the law. I cannot say no. I cannot say no, government, give me this money. I will take the money. I'm sorry. And from there, they were really not nice. They were not nice. When they first came, it looks like they already understood that the law was going to be changing. I don't know. They were trying to get me as fast as before the law is stamped on. But then they were locked in. So now I have my $9,000 in my pocket. I'm feeling good. I'm like, oh, I'm not feeling bad much for them, but I kind of am. Like, maybe if you were a little nicer, but you're still not nice, So I was like, okay, I'll be nice to you. Don't worry about the 2,500. So that would have been what? 11,500, right? It would have been 11,000. But I said, no, I'll take the 9,000. So I took the 9,000. And now they told me, when you leave here, oh, it's okay, everything's fine. We're planning to sell it anyway. The carpet will fix the carpet. We'll put a new carpet because I've been there for 4 years. We'll put the new carpet. There's nothing. We're not charging for anything for whatever here. I did not damage anything. Now, this time they are coming back after they paid the money. Oh my gosh, this woman was like, now look at this part. Now we're writing this down. They were writing every little thing down. They wanted their money back. They wanted to get it back as much as they can. And they were able to get actually another, my $2,000 that I had put as a down payment. They took all that down after writing every little things. I was like, but you're selling the house. You're not supposed to write for me that there was a scratch there or the paint is peeled out because you're going to be painting it anyway. But I'm not fighting with you. You can have that. That's fine. But this is just a test to show you that when these things are coming, we are, it's like, what do you call, thunder and lightning and not hurricane, all these natural disasters are happening. It's like an earthquake happened. We shake. Just give gratitude to all of it. You know better. We know, or we all know better. We just need to be reminding each other that this is just a test. This is just a test. So now, thank the job that you had in this life right now, and say thank you to the job that I had. You were able to help me to do ABC and ABC and ABC. I was able maybe to honor for that. I got those treasures. Oh my gosh. You were able to help me take my kids to this and do this and did this for my husband's birthday or whatever that is. I thank you so much. I thank you so much. But right now, as you are leaving me, I'm scared. Please help me find something better. I know you were serving me so well. I know you still want to serve me. I know you're doing this to serve me, my older job. This is for you serving me so that I can find a better one. Please be my helper. Help me to find a better job. I don't want to look at the people who had hired me like they're bad people. Why they're not giving me job? Be grateful for them for that moment when they were serving you. They hired you for a year. Thank them for that year. 2 months, whatever it is, thank them so much. It does not matter how they kicked you out or how they told you there's no more job, whether they were not nice. Thank them. Thank the job that you had. Because the money that was coming did serve. It did serve. So the job served. It served you so beautifully. See it as your friend that was here to put you on their back when you were getting tired. This job said, you know what? I see that financially you're getting a little tired. I'm going to put you on my shoulders and walk you a little bit more. And when you get up somewhere, I know you'll be feeling better. Then I will let you go so that you can walk on your own and run and be stronger and get something somewhere on your own in a better place. Something like that. So it's like it's giving you a lift to carry you to the next step. Just be grateful. Gratitude, gratitude, gratitude. You taught so well about the opposite yesterday. Look at that. How? Thank you, thank you, thank you. Anyone wants to share about the blessing or about anything, any experiences, any observation, any question?
I have a gratitude, and it's about the accident. I'm really grateful for the accident for many things, but there is a chiropractor that works in my doctor's office, or that owns my doctor's office, that I have known about for about 20 years that I've wanted to see, but I've not had the money to see him. Well, I'm covered under Todd's insurance and it will pay for me to see him. So because of the accident, I'm going to get to see him, and I'm going to try and see if Todd can go see him too, because Todd has been undiagnosed of some things, and I believe this guy holds some of the answers. So maybe that would be a good blessing coming out. I don't know that it is. Some other blessing is perfectly welcome, but we're both going to benefit from the accident.
Awesome. So thank you to the accident. And whose car was it?
I was driving Todd's car, and it's probably totaled. The lady that hit us, her car is probably totaled too.
Okay, so someone hit you, so the insurance is covering, and you guys are supposed to be getting something for the injuries as well.
Yeah.
So be grateful for all that, because no one is really like crippled or anything.
But the big, huge thing.
You're breaking.
Surprised that we weren't, or that someone hadn't died.
We didn't hear what you said. Okay, that's okay. You're breaking.
The
Um,
police and the firemen both was seriously injured or killed.
the who?
The police and the firemen
Uh-huh.
were surprised that
Oh, okay.
that we weren't injured.
Oh, yes, yes. That's a surprise because we're protected. Oh
So
my goodness. I need to find my
yeah,
charger.
but
My Go ahead, Noel. I'm listening.
can you hear me better now?
Yes. Go ahead.
Well, anyways, I have been praying for years that Todd would get better help and accurately diagnosed. And of course, with the Dow hands, he doesn't necessarily have to be accurately diagnosed. He could just be healed. Yay! Yes.
So yeah, it's
Um,
always blessings comes right there in the middle of that rubble, right in the middle of that rubble and stuff. It's like, wow, you just found, so who knows how much of a blessing this is. Unfortunately, it's like to look at it and say, well, it's a car accident, it's a blessing. It sounds weird, but it is just the truth. It is. You got tested. Maybe Todd is gonna get a better car and get more money to get other things that you guys need, whatever that is. So thank you so much for seeing that as a blessing and not as for giving gratitude to that. Okay, anyone else wants to share?
well, also wondering, is doing worth committing my life to? I mean, it's changing my whole life. And the accident sure told me yes.
Yes.
I mean, I was committed, but it was like, how much committed am I?
Yes. Yes,
So thank
and
you.
coming to these practices and all the Dao Chang practices, this light massage, the Tai Chi, that helps a lot, and it helped you to clear what could have happened. So I'm so proud of you for staying on this, because you are one of the people who was like, I don't believe in all this stuff you're talking about. Yeah, and then we're like, it's okay, stay with what you believe in. You believe in Jesus, stay in Jesus. Don't believe in things other people are telling you. Believe in only what you believe in. God, Jesus, stay in that until Jesus shows you what he wants to show you, and God, which is what I did. I said, Jesus, God, my ancestors, only you I believe. So Jesus showed me that there's more. It's not just him. And I said, thank you, Jesus. But if you haven't seen, or if you don't believe all that, you don't have to believe. Just believe in that one that you believe in. It will lead you to where you're supposed to be. Thank you, Noel, for your trusting yourself and following your heart. And look at where you are today. Woo, we are so happy for you. Okay, everyone. Anyone else? Oh, okay. Today's Tuesday.
Loveness, it's Klaus.
Yes, class.
That was a very wonderful blessing for Brian and for all of us. I watched her face during the blessing, and I was amazed about the transformation and what happened there. And I was inspired to offer a blessing from my side with a Da Chong Gong Sai Hong Dan. That's the greatest success rainbow light ball.
Wow.
If you agree, everyone, I can invoke this treasure, this light ball, and offer a blessing to everyone, especially for Brian as appropriate. Is it okay?
Yes, it is okay. Yes, thank you so much.
I think 3 minutes are good enough, I think.
Yes, please.
Yes.
Okay. I
Please,
will do
thank
it right now. Please turn on. Please offer blessing to Brian and all the participants on the line as appropriate. Thank you. The success rainbow light ball. Greatest success rainbow light ball. Greatest success rainbow light ball. Greatest success rainbow light ball. Da Chong Gong Sai Hong Dan. Da Chong Gong Sai Hong Dan. Da Chong Gong Sai Hong Dan. Bless everyone. Da Chong Gong Sai Hong Dan. Da Chong Gong Sai Hong Dan. Da Chong Gong Sai Hong Dan. Oh, a blessing to everyone. Yeah, 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 hey, yeah, yeah, oh, ah, yeah, yeah, oh, ah, yo, hey, yeah, yo, hey, yeah, yo, ah, yeah, oh, hey, yeah, 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 oh. Ayo, aya, aya, ayo, 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 ayo. Oh, thank you, thank you, thank you.
Thank you so much, Klaus. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Mm. Thank you so much. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And how are you feeling, Brian?
I just feel speechless almost. Thank you so much. Thank you, Klaus. Thank you, Loveness. Thank you, everyone on the call. And I was so grateful because my boss was very, very sweet and nice about it. And I'm so grateful that I was able to, like how you said, like I knew it was coming. And interestingly, a lady asked me to apply for it's just like a part-time 10 hours a week job last week. And so I was like, oh, I could add 10 more hours. And so I went ahead and applied for this other job, which, I won't know if I get the position or not. But when you shared that, Loveness, heaven was already, kind of nudging me along. But part of yesterday and receiving the news, it was because I knew that I had you guys. Like, I knew that I'd be able to get on this call today, and I knew that all of you would be here, and that like my tribe would be here, my love tribe, my forgiveness tribe. And that I just really feel like with you guys, with my connection with you, that I can really make it through anything, overcome anything. And I truly don't feel alone anymore because of this group in the morning, because of having all of you in my life. And I feel so grateful, like, and so spoiled actually, that for all of the blessings that I received today from all of you. And I just hope each of you know how much I love you, how much I appreciate you, how much gratitude I have that you show up every day um, to be here. Like, it's such a comforting, safe feeling knowing that there's this group of people, and we may all be in different places, but we're all here together as one in our heart. So, Loveness, thank you for bringing this together. Thank you for all the blessings that you continuously pour upon us, for all of the service that you give unconditionally. You're such a great example for each of us. And I make a vow to heaven right now to continue serving. and and one of the biggest things that I'm searching for in a new job is to be able to continue every day in this space, because this is the space that I want to be in as much as possible. So um that was one of my requests to heaven, was please, whatever job comes, let it work with me being able to stay on this call with all of you guys, because I love you so much. So thank you, thank you, thank you. Countless bow downs, and I will spend the day doing more forgiveness and looking at the other side and giving more gratitude and appreciation to everything, the situation, and to all of you. So I love you so much. Thank you so much. And I also wanted to share that I felt like I had a big log or a big something, like on my chest and back, like behind my back. And I feel like all of that has been lifted just from these blessings today. So thank you so much. I have no idea what happened, but I know something really big happened. So thank you so much. Love you.
Thank you. Thank you, Master Shah. Thank you, Heaven. Thank you, Divine Tao Source. And thank you, Klaus. That was a big blessing you just gave. And if you're moved to burn incense as we thank Heaven, let's do that. We can burn incense and candles or yuambao. And again, for yuambao, I need to check how much money we raised for yuambao, but it's almost $300 maybe at this point. If we get at least $400, we'll buy the yuambao package is usually 900 and something. We can do a half package for us here at the Forgiveness Temple, and then we'll go burn this yuambao. You can join online. Thank you so much, Brian. Brian just shared a page of the gratitude basket, because what was given here was really huge. And Klaus just gave a blessing. So we all have these treasures, but these treasures are not free. So Klaus just used heaven's treasures, heaven's virtue in a big way to help us, to bless us. We can thank heaven back by giving whatever we are able to go and buy yuambao. And so in the chat box, I think there is a gratitude basket kind of link where you can go in and give whatever you can. Anything is good enough. Anything is good enough. Whatever you are able to get out of your cards or whatever it is, 50 cents, $1, $2. It doesn't have to be hundreds of dollars. Whatever you can give is good enough. So we're gonna buy yuambao with that. Okay. And yuambao is about to come in a minute. I can feel it. They've been doing the best they can to order it. So we're not going to talk much about it now. But anyone else wants to share, please go ahead and share. How is...
So, Loveness, can I say something really quick?
Yes, please.
So before we started, when Brian was talking, I lit incense for her. And what is amazing is that I have some Divine Love books here that Rulin had wrote, and I sent them out to people. And I had written in one for Brian and sent it to her. And the other book that's here where the incense is the Abundance book by John Randolph Price. Heaven's Library, The Loving Divine Relationships by Master Shah, and a journal that Rulin gave me that says, "For I know the plans I have for you." And it was Jeremiah 29:11. And it's a 2020 journal for me to be taking on. And then I've got a huge cup of sunstones here, which represent prosperity and amethyst, and then it's surrounded in an area of knowledge and wisdom and books that are on ascension and soul, by body, mind, science systems with Master Shah. So this whole corner where I've lit this for her with a great intention, and that's just an inkling. So just remember, that would be something you wouldn't know, Brian, that somebody was doing for you. So remember, with the Ascended Masters and the team and and the love and the light of the universe and how it's supporting you behind the scenes. And there is so much more coming that it's just not in verbal words of somebody affirming that that's what they have done for you in that moment of holding the highest truth and vision for you and for us in this moment, for all of us to expand. So we're sending you so much love, and to everyone out there that are going through struggles and this pain of leveling up to the next awareness. So I just send so much love to this group. Thank you all.
Thank you, Joyce. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for that. Yeah, there are many people are serving quietly. We don't know, but we just need to be grateful for every moment of knowing someone, because sometimes there's some people who doesn't talk, they just serve quietly. Thank you for your service, Joyce. Thank you so much. Anyone else wants to share something? And Klaus, okay, no problem. Who else? Karen, how do you feel on your first day in our group?
I feel good. A lot of positive energies going around. I'm very grateful.
Wonderful. Would you like to unmute yourself so we can see you? No? No, you don't have to.
Yeah, it's okay.
Not today. Okay. Okay, lovely.
Yeah.
Go ahead. So we're going to do a quick foundation practice. And if there's someone who wants to share, Jennifer, did you want to say something? Who was that?
Yeah, it was me. I just, like I said, I am really, I'm really grateful to be here, you know, because I'm going through a lot of things in my life, and like your energies, and it's such, when you have like, you know, being majorly spiritual tested, because I had a reading that heaven said they're giving me all my testing all lumped together all at once because I need to move forward fast and get on my, you know, helping people. I'm like, yay. But, you know, what's really helpful is you're in the midst of this chaos and storm, and to be in this group with such high energy and such love and upliftment. You know, I put you on while I'm at work and everything. And it's just like, I'm really grateful to be here because you step into a safe place of love, and, you know, you're able to be with other like-minded, and thank you. I'm very grateful to be here.
Thank you for joining us, Jennifer. We love you so much. And we thank Master Shah for allowing us to be able to serve in the way we do, because without Master Shah, we were serving, we were trying, but we, you know, when you're trying and you're not sure if you have the tools, it's hard sometimes. But with Master Shah, he has empowered us and just given us all to say, it's up to you now. When you take action, you have everything you want, just go do it. You can do it. And that's why we are able to serve. And that's why we keep coming here, because we believe in what we've been given, the treasures, the wisdom. We believe when we show up, and we show up, you know, we are all taking part here. We are all practicing, just listening. That's, you know, and I'm in my website, in my programs, I'm going to be putting something, I'm calling it soul fitness, actually. You know, when we do these kind of practices, these are soul fitness practices, you know, as our soul becomes stronger, and we are, you know, we can move through any other blockages. So these practices are really empowering us to have more energy, more stamina, more vitality, more immunity, and our soul also gets bigger and grow. So the soul fitness really is to show that we have to remember that it's not just the physical fitness we need. We need the physical, the mental, the emotional, and the soul fitness, all of them together. That's why we gather. Thank you so much, everyone. Love you, love you, love you. Anyone else? And then maybe Brian can give us a quick lower dantian practice.
Okay, let's just take a moment and gather all this amazing energy that heaven has poured here upon us today. We're so grateful, heaven. Thank you. Please help us build our foundation today. Help us feel safe, secure, loved, and protected continually for the next 24 hours as most heavenly appropriate. Dear all of our treasures, please gather in our first soul house. And dear Hey Hung Hong Ha, we love you, we honor you, we appreciate you. Please build us a foundation as big as we possibly can hold. We are so grateful. Hey, 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 hey. Hung, 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 hung. Hey, hung, hey, hung, hey, hung. Hung, 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 hung. Hung, hung, hung. They're all the souls we've ever hurt in our lower dantian, in our kundalini, in our jung area. We deeply, deeply apologize. Please forgive us. Hey hung hong, hey hung hong, hey hung hong, hey hung hong, hey hung hong. Hey hung hong, 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 hey hung hong. Hey hung hong, 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 ha 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 ha, hey hung hong, ha, hey hung hong, ha. Hey hung hong ha, 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 ha 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 ha. Dear Kundalini, we love you so much. You have the power to feed our spinal column, to feed all of our brain cells, to transform any negative information in our quantum field that is ready to transform at this time. Hey, 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 hung, hung, ha, 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 ha. Ha 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 ha. The soul of our Kundalini, awaken, awaken, awaken. Dear my awakened Jindan, I love you, I honor you, I appreciate you. Please turn on. Please help everyone on the line a blessing to awaken as most heavenly appropriate. So grateful. Awaken, 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 awaken. Awaken, 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 Jindan, awaken, Jindan, awaken, Jindan, awaken, Jindan, awaken, Jindan. Awaken, 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 awaken. Ha 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 ha. Hey hung hung ha, hey hung hung ha 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 ha. Awaken, 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 awaken. Ha 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 ha. Ha 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 ha. Hey hung hung ha, hey hung 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 hung. Hong 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 hong. Hey 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 hey. Hey ha hey ha hey ha hey ha hey ha hey ha. Hey hung hong ha hey hung hong ha. Hey, 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 hung, 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 hung. Hung, 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 hung. Hung, 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 ha, 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 ha. Ha, 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 ha. They're all of the energy in our quantum field. We love you. Please help us remain grounded, calm, peaceful, trusting, supported. Please help us be the vessel that carries the light, the love, the forgiveness, the compassion, the tenda. We're so grateful. Light, gratitude, humility, compassion. 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 Guang gan chen zi, 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 guang gan chen zi. Guang gan chen zi, 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 hey hang hong ha, hey hang hong ha, guang gan chen zi, guang gan chen zi, guang gan chen zi. Guang gan chen zi, guang gan chen zi, guang gan chen zi, guang gan chen zi. And visualize your quantum field, your whole aura shining the brightest light. And all of these positive informations are in there. Light, love, gratitude, harmony, flourishing, happiness, joy, all these positive informations, and we're putting them all over in our quantum field. Hey hung hong ha, hey hung hong ha, guang gan chen zi, guang gan chen zi, da I, da quan chu, da quan chu, da quan chu, da quan chu. And fill your whole quantum field with positive information, the brightest rainbow light. Hey hung hong ha, hey hung hong ha, hey hung hong ha, hey hung hong ha. Dear Shah's golden healing ball, the divine love, peace, harmony, rainbow light ball, we love you, we honor you. Please sit in our first chakra. Please help us ground and build our foundation for the next 23 hours and 45 minutes as most heavenly appropriate. Please rest whenever you need to. Dear all of our divine Tao source treasures, we love you, we honor you, we're so grateful. Please serve today. Please use our souls, hearts, minds, our energy, our matter to awaken, to talk to other souls, to continue serving, to trust. We've been given all the tools. We are so, so grateful. Dear all the holy ones, the heavenly beings, all of the sacred blessings, the treasures, the light, all of heaven, we love you, we honor you. To the forgiveness temple, we love you so much. Thank you for being here for us every day. Thank you to every soul that comes every day. We love you, we honor you, we appreciate you so much. Thank you for spreading your light, for giving your love, for giving your forgiveness, for giving your compassion, for caring about Mother Earth, for caring about humanity. So grateful to all the souls here. How. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Gong song, gong song, gong song. Love you, love you, love you. Love you, love you, love you, Loveness. Love you, everyone. How?
Wow, thank you so much, Brienne. Now that we have all this food, nutrients for our lower dantian, for our energy centers, let's go out to serve, and let's know that the testing will come. Let's always remember. Dan reminded us very well, this is a test. This is the best school of that. So we can do it, and with each other we can do it. Thank you, everyone. Love you, everyone. How?
High five, everybody. Yay. I love you guys so much.
Love you, love you, love you. So if anyone here will, I know some of you saw already the blessing from the stick. The stick carries a Da I from Dr. Rolene, or Jennifer wants to come back on. The stick carries the Da I, golden light balls and stuff, and Da Quan Chu, greatest forgiveness, and Da Guaming, greatest light. If you need a blessing from this, they told me yesterday for anyone in this class it's $50, but for anyone outside of the class it's $75. If you know your loved ones that needs a blessing from it. It's not a crown chakra blessing, but it's like a Fachi blessing. So if you need it for yourself, it's $50. If you need it for yourself to to transform whatever it is you want to transform, it's $50. So the first people to receive this was Klaus, and today is Brienne. Yay!
It is so powerful. I highly, if you can possibly experience it, I highly recommend that. Like we're so blessed that stick exists. Like Loveness, it's so amazing. I'm so happy for you that you are the carrier of that. Oh, it's so beautiful. And Dove now is like, it's just, Oh,
a family thing.
I like the chills almost. It's so beautiful. So thank you
I
so
know.
much, Loveness. Thank you, Heaven, for choosing me today, for experiencing um, your sacred tool, your
Yeah.
sacred.
Paul said, Master Paul said, what he saw with this stick is that each time I go like this, there is a lot coming out, you know. So I was like, yeah, you're right, because they were telling me to put a rubber on it under here so that I don't just stamp on everything, and you know. But then they were like, it doesn't matter, whatever goes into it becomes one with it, you know. But I feel comfortable when I'm walking on the street, for it to step on the ground, it's like virtue just goes everywhere. It just blesses everywhere it goes. So I cannot wait to meet Master Shah again and have Master Shah. I'm carrying it with me in the airplane. I'm carrying my stick, and Master Shah, I want Master Shah to kaigwang it. Actually, I can have it kaigwanged online, but I think I might carry it with me. Thank you so much. So, and then those ones who give the gratitude, the thank you for the blessings and the teachings and the gathering together, there's a gratitude basket on the chat box. So feel free to give whatever you can. Love you so much, everyone. Jennifer says, will this be open Friday? I get paid then. I would like to get it to heal and transform my relationship with my boyfriend. Yes, it will be available. Every day this stick is here. So if it's not the stick, it will be other blessings. But this stick has come to this temple so it can serve us. And yeah, for the stage, I was going to use it on stage on Friday, but I didn't, because then it blesses everyone on stage. But whenever, so it's in my culture, we carry staffs a lot. For dancing, we use them a lot for dancing. So I'm going to be working with it to see how I use it when I get on stage. But it is really like, opening my field when I get on stage is what I see, doing that with it. And whatever, just whenever I point it all around, whether it's the stadium, everyone is in the field. So that's what's happening. Thank you, everyone. Love you, everyone. Any other comments before we go bye-bye and go home and have some tea? Joyce would like to get a blessing. Thank you. Thank you so much. Joyce says she does. If you also do want to get one right now, let us know. It's always best to get a blessing during the gathering in a field, because then it comes, you receive more. Your heart is still open to receive more of that. And it doesn't mean that you don't receive, you receive, but when your heart is open, the transformations happens a little more faster. So Joyce is going to receive a blessing from the stick, which carries these 3 treasures. Already it was a blessed stick before even, but then it carries now the treasures of Master Shah. Thank you, thank you, thank you for allowing me to serve you. Those who are ready, so be prepared to receive your blessing. Blessing begins. Come with me to the river. 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 The holy river. Come wash your pain in the river, river. The heavens river, come wash your wounds in the river, who the holy river, it is the 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 river, the holy river, river, the forgiveness river. It is the river, who the holy river. Come wash with me in this river. Come bathe with me in this river. Come let's splash together in this river. river, 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 the whole river. It is the river, 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 the forgiveness river. It is the river, river, who the holy river. It is the river, 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 river. Okay, I'll commit this blessing. Thank you. River, 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 river. It is the river, 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 river. The tender river. It is the tender river. It is the tender river. It is the forgiveness river. It is the transformational river. It is the holy, holy river. River, the holy river. It is a river, 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 who the, wow. How? Thank you. Love you. Thank you so much, Joyce, for allowing me to serve you with my blessed holy stick. So what they showed me at the end of the blessing actually is when, wow. So they told me to use it as, because I usually I've been just using it, feeling it and doing that. So what they showed me was that I can use it as a, a stick for pedaling, like pedal this side and pedal this side. So the boat is moving forward, so it's like it's moving and that pedaling happening, it's like moving the dirty stuff and it just cruising in a beautiful, nice, it's like they just showed me almost like a blue lake, like just having a good time, just pedaling and with it going like that. That's what happened at the end, and I ended up doing that pedaling.
Oh, can I share
nice.
what?
Yes.
So this is just so powerful. I just want everyone on the line to know how. So what I saw was like this crystalline river, basically, of like energy, and it was flowing to Joyce. But because we're all on the line, because we're near it, so you know how you like when you stand next to like a big waterfall like Niagara Falls, you just get soaked just from the spray. So what I was seeing was this big huge like river of liquid light going to Joyce, but then all of us were just also like literally drenched, like soaked in this light as well, because the stick carries so much power. So us just being on here when you offer that it's just like a flood almost, So I don't know how accurate that is, but that's what I saw. So how that was so amazing. Thank you. So everyone on this line right now is drenched and extremely blessed. How?
Thank you, Brienne. Yes, thank you. We all do receive. Each time someone is receiving a blessing, don't leave. Stay there and ask for a splash. We received that splash, the river splash, the Niagara splash. The Victoria Falls apparently is drying up. I've never heard that in history, but that's a place I used to go a lot when I'm in Zimbabwe, and I get to be soaked. We wear raincoats. It will be hot over here, and then we get somewhere, we get to put on raincoats. It's weird. But yes, I understand exactly what you were talking about, Brienne. So we all received that splash. So let's feel the bathing from this yummy splash.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you.
What was your experience? Yes.
Oh, I was receiving, but I was giving also. So I was doing the giving and the receiving and chanting the 10 Das in my mind and opening up to the highest knowledge and wisdom of flowing in for all of us and for the greatest abundance and light and love and flourishing and just compassion and gratitude and humility and harmony and all of it. And yeah, the enlightenment and the service. So it was just like I was sitting in that, and then I just kept chanting, the high holiness in me blesses the high holiness in you, the high holiness in me blesses the high holiness in you. And it was this giving and receiving, and the giving and the receiving. And at the very end, I relaxed and allowed myself to just completely receive, and be with that. And that's when, like you said, everything just opened up, and it was like a big, deep breath.
Yes.
So thank you all. Thank you. It's amazing, and it's an honor to give back. So
Thank you
thank
so
you.
much. We felt your love. We felt your giving back. And yes, at the end, I guess, at some point is the mind is also working. And then at some point there was the relaxation. That's when there was just like, enjoy this, this blue lake and just swim around. Just use this stick to move forward and just relax like nothing is happening. Just enjoy the breeze, enjoy the scenery. Just, that's when the pattern was happening. And there was a lot of blockages that got out at that moment. Thank you so much for allowing us to experience that. Thank you so much for allowing me to serve. Thank you for allowing me my stick to serve. The more it serves, the more light goes in it, the more heaven gives it more power to heal. So I'm honored. Thank you so much. How? If there is any more sharing, go ahead. If not, we're gonna call it a bye-bye, and the stick will be available. We do this Monday through Sunday. For those who are at work, Saturday and Sunday, you can join us. Love you, everyone.
Love you too. Thank you.
Thank you. Love you, everyone.
Bye.
Okay. Bye-bye.
Guys, thank you,
Love you.
Loveness.
Thank you.
Thank you, Klaus. Thank you, Joyce. Thank you, everyone. Love you so much.
Thank you, Brian. We love your practice. Everything changed.
Yes. Beautiful. Thank you. Thank you, Karam. Thank you,
Thank
Joyce,
you.
Klaus,
Thank
Brian,
you.
Dove, Dan,
For coming.
Noel,
Love
Loveness.
everyone.
Bye-bye.
Thank you,
Bye.
everyone.
Bye, Dove. We love you. Have a wonderful day during your trainings. Bye, Dan. Hope Dan Jr.'s doing good.